Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all staying well. I've got another box opening, trying to get them all done, then I can get on and do the building and flying of these beautiful aircraft. This one came a while ago. I've had it lying around. I never got around to doing the box opening. That's why you can't see the cardboard box, and that's why you can't see what this is. I've mosaiced it out. So let's pretend I'm taking it out of the cardboard box and reveal what it is. Well, there it is, a C-188. This one is orange. It's by Dynam. So let's get the cover off and see what's inside the box. Dynam instruction sheet, exactly the same as the one we got for the Spitfire, except it's showing a different aircraft. C of G, 95 to 100mm, back from the leading edge. At the root, elevator, aileron, rudder controls, 40 amp ESC, and this runs on a 4-cell 14.8 volt, not a 3-cell 11.1 volt, 2200 milliamp per hour, which I have ready to go. There's a little note I got when I purchased this. It says, spare packet of extra bits. You might find them useful. And what they've included are all the plastic parts for the Dynam plane. Steering, wing, strut, supports, wing supports, places where you bolt your wing in, everything. Called Plastic Parts Orange. That came as a freebie, thank you very much. Undercarriage aluminium, nice big free spinning wheels, they're yellow, and they've got these locking nylock nuts on them. Yeah, very nice. Here's a big old canopy, some decals in there, Y leads, and a pilot, exactly the same pilot for my Spitfire. Then we have a tail wheel, some springs and push rods for the tail wheel, prop nuts, spinner, elevator, rudder, and all moving surfaces, horns, wing bolts, nuts, screws, you name it. There's a bit of building required for this one. There's even what look like metal, but they might be carbon spars, and they've got a dihedral on them, so I expect the two halves of the wings are joined and these are glued in to hold the dihedral. And a screwdriver. Very nice. And then of course, as always with Dynam, cheap plastic props with the Dynam logo on, and these are 12x6. But you get two of them. You can hear, it's just there. So they might be replaced. I'll always fly with them to start. And I want a 3-blade on this anyway, not a 2-blade. I might have purchased a 3-blade. I don't know. Of course, if you go up to a 3-blade, instead of having a 12x6, you just drop it 1 inch, you get an 11x6 3-blade. Ooh, this is a bit weird. So that is the centre of the wing, the centre section. Oh yeah, you can see here there's slots for those spars with the dihedral on. This is nice foam, I tell you. This is nice. Wow. Yeah, not bad at all. This is once you've put your plastic bits in and your undercarriage in, you can put that over it, glue it in I suppose. Slot for your aileron elevator cables to go up into the fuselage. That's really nice. That surprised me. Well, yeah, these are little wing tips that you glue into the wings. They're still sealed, so I won't take them out. And these are the wing supports, which are aluminium with foam glued over them. There's two of them. Those of you with children will know that this is Dusty. Or it's based on a C-188. And I've actually purchased a set of eyes for the cockpit, so I won't be having the pilot in. I'll be putting eyes on it. These bags are sealed, so I won't take them out. Foam hinges, and this is the paintwork is cracked along here already, but that's okay. I can put some foam tack on there to make a nice hinge, and I might even tape it. So that's the vertical stabilizer and rudder. It's quite nice how it's got this ribbing on the rudder. Screw in part, it's got plastic mounts into here, so you push that on through this. It's got a flat spar right the way through it, which is very good. It again is foam hinged, hasn't been unstressed yet, so I'll sort that out when I build it. But you have to put the horns on and all that sort of stuff, which is just a bit more fun. It's a bit more enjoyment. You feel you've done more when you put the plane together. I'm quite impressed with this, you know, unlike the Spitfire. Wow, another. This is white, is all just foam, and it's glorious. It's really nice. Orange is spray paint, and painted onto it. These are cables. You've got unbranded servos, looks like the same type on the Spit. Now you've got these clevises, but they don't have any fuel tubing over them. That will be corrected, they will when I've finished with it. And you've got your flaps and your ailerons. This of course is where the wingtip gets glued. And this is where this glues on to the centre section with those carbon spars to give it the dihedral. That's a nice wing. And this one's the same. They've got a ridge on these wings here where the wing braces go, the wing supports that go up onto the fuselage. Yeah, it's really quite nice. This cabling is so neat. Yeah, I'm impressed, Dynam. I'm impressed. Speed controller, another Skylord. 40 amp Skylord, exactly the same one that's on the Spitfire actually. So let's take a look at this. I mean, there's not much detail on it, but it's really nice. There's no gaps, and there's no glue gunking out everywhere. Yeah, I'm impressed with this. If it's Well, not if, it is Dynam. There is a little bit, a little bit of glue. This doesn't quite go up, little bits, but not overly worrying or concerning. Yeah. So gap here where you shovel your cables through. It might be this one, I don't know. This is obviously so you can get at your servos. It's a little split here, but this is all easily corrected. But the density of this foam and the way the cells have gone into each other and the smoothness of it is fantastic. Like it's got some tiny little marks here which you can just about make out through the paint. So I'll remark those. Plastic front end. Let's see what the hatch is like. Tiny hatch. Must admit it's a tiny hatch. It takes a brick type battery which obviously pushes through down to the front, but it can't go all the way to the mount because there's a firewall or a wall, a bulkhead in the way, and the motor's just on the other side of the foam bulkhead in there. The Velcro already laid in. There's a classic Dynam fuselage gap that can be filled in and put together. Speed controller tucked away there, but I don't see any cooling for it. What have we got here? XT60. Brilliant. And then all the cables you need, plus the stuff you feed up through here, I suspect. This little hole here, when you put the wings in. And then you find somewhere in there to put your receiver, which is plenty of room. And you just shove your battery as far down there as you can. Nice tongue and groove. This seems to fit well. As with all Dynams, always check your little mounts and the battery mounts and make sure they're glued in and don't come off. Yeah, look at that, snaps shut beautifully. And these are the plastic receivers for the wing supports. Yeah, it's impressed me quite a bit of that. I've forgotten how well moulded that one is. So it's definitely a 14.8 volt, which is 4 cell. It is a 1.5 meter wingspan. So we can get those up there without them going out of focus. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing this one. Thanks for watching, stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you on another video. We're getting pretty close to the 20th of August. Yep, that's when the big reveal happens. See you later. Cheers.